What's going on, guys? We are now in day 3 of the NFL free agency, and as I've talked about before, wide receiver is one of the deeper positions in this year's free agent class, but teams have wasted no time now in the first couple of days to sign the best available free agent wide receivers, along with a big trade we all know about. The Dolphins traded Brandon Marshall to the Chicago Bears for 2 third-round picks, and this changes a little bit of what I was talking about with Peyton Manning going to the Dolphins, because I talked about him going there with Brandon Marshall, recruiting Reggie Wayne, and Reggie Wayne is staying in Indianapolis. He re-signed with the Colts, and that's definitely going to help Andrew Luck, and I'm going to talk about that in a future video. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have made some of the biggest splashes already in free agency, having signed Vincent Jackson, Carl Nix, and Eric Wright. And I really like the addition of Nix and Jackson to the Buccaneers because they finished the year with 10 straight losses, and in only 2 of those 10 games did they even score more than 20 points. So it's obvious they had to improve their offense. They were 30th in rush yards, and they add Carl Nix to their offensive line, 16th in pass yards, and they add a great number 1 receiver, Vincent Jackson. But back to the Bears and their trade for Brandon Marshall. This gives Jay Cutler a great receiver to throw to. His best receivers over the past 3 years with the Bears have been Johnny Knox and Devin Hester. So it's obvious they needed a true number 1 receiver, and this is going to definitely help their offense compete with the Lions and the Packers in the NFC North. And this makes it even more important for the Vikings to get a cornerback that can cover Greg Jennings, Calvin Johnson, who just got a monster deal as the highest paid receiver in the league, and deservingly so, as I believe he is the best in the league, period. And now with Brandon Marshall coming to the Chicago Bears, the NFC North has some great offenses and some explosive players. Even the Vikings are a rebuilding team. They still have Percy Harvin and Adrian Peterson, 2 very explosive offensive players. But Minnesota is going to be rebuilding, and it's mainly going to be focused on the Bears, Lions, and Packers now. Those 3 offenses. It's going to be fun to watch. And then the Redskins have also made some moves. Obviously, we've all heard about the trade with them and the St. Louis Rams for the number 2 pick, which they will likely use to draft Robert Griffin III. And they have signed wide receivers Pierre Garçon and Josh Morgan. And one thing I thought was important for the Redskins with getting RG3 was to have talent around him that he can build with. And I've been reading reports lately that they are probably going to cut Santana Moss. So I'm not sure if that's true yet, if that's their intentions, but with Pierre Garçon and Josh Morgan, I think that helps, although I was kind of comparing Santana Moss to Steve Smith with what Steve Smith helped Cam Newton do this year, and so maybe that idea is gone as well as my Peyton Manning idea. But the Redskins, they get 2 receivers. Other free agent moves around the league with wide receivers. Robert Meacham has signed a deal with the San Diego Chargers, Laurent Robinson with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Eric Weems with the Chicago Bears. So this takes most of the higher-rated wide receivers out of this free agent class. If you look at who's available now, you have Hines Ward, Plaxico Burress, Deion Branch, Brandon Lloyd. But with all the wide receiver moves going on so far in the NFL free agency, I figured I might as well make a video talking about all of them rather than individual videos. So if there are other stories going on in the NFL that you guys want me to talk about, be sure to leave some feedback in the comments section. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.